becoming your karma, baby. This sounding for all of this drama, baby. Chasing you and I could chase these commas, baby. Dollar bills, dollar.
Hey y'all, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a frontal ponytail. This is my first time doing it with one frontal and not two. So this is the brand we're using. I think it's called Lavina, something like that. HD lace. Let me just tell y'all, this was in no way, shape, or form a HD lace. They lied. But you know, you gotta work with what you got, so that's what we had to do. I'm doing my hair for my niece. Her 16th birthday is coming up. She is a Team Aries like me, and she's having a photo shoot coming up, so she wanted a frontal ponytail for her photo shoot, and that's what we gonna do. We gonna get it done. Right now I'm just bleaching it. I usually only bleach the front of my frontals because I just feel like why waste product on the back, especially in this case since it's not being parted or anything. The only thing that's going to be seen is the hairline, so I'm only bleaching the hairline. I'm not wasting bleach to bleach the entire frontal, and the back of it is not going to be seen. As you guys probably know, this hairstyle is extremely temporary, so it's just not necessary to waste your product trying to bleach the whole frontal. So bleach the hairline, girl, and go about your business, okay? Alright, so while that is bleaching, I'm just going to start silk pressing her hair. I did let the bleach sit on there for the entire time that I silk pressed her hair. I silk press pretty fast for reference, and her hair isn't super long or super thick, so you know, just to kind of give y'all an idea of how long I let it sit on there, because I know it's not like a super quality frontal. It came from the beauty supply and it just needed to sit a little bit longer than normal. So yeah, I did that. Right now I'm separating her hair into two sections because I'm not going to straighten the front as precise as I'm going to straighten the back for obvious reasons. The front isn't going to be seen. It's still going to be, you know, I'm still gonna do the job. Basically, I'm just not about to bust it down like I'm gonna bust the back down. Y'all gonna see what I'm saying. So first in the back, I'm going in with my pencil flat irons. I will put the link to these in the box below. I got these off of Amazon and they work wonders on natural hair. They get to 450. Listen, in my book, any flat iron that goes to 450 is a winner. It's a winner for me, okay? So I'm using these to get her kitchen. It works really good for that, especially if you have clients that are like super scared of the hot comb. Use the pencil flat iron. It's gold, okay? Just use the pencil flat iron. So I'm just going in and trying to get her kitchen as much as possible. And then I'm going to go in with my T3 flat irons. Y'all, take it from me. If you want these real bad, they're not worth the hype, honestly. And that's all I can say about that. I got them for my birthday. I asked for them for my birthday. And they are not the best, in my opinion, for natural hair. Yeah, the hype ain't there. But I had left my other flat irons at home, so I just resorted to these. They get the job done, but they don't be ironing like they're supposed to iron to me. Alright, so I'm just showing y'all the back. Look how sleek it is. We got everything good to go. I'm about to go back in with my pencil flat iron on the sides just to make sure like there's no kinks. You don't want any kinks left behind because you want it to match the frontal as much as possible. And yeah, look at that. She still got some kinks in the back, y'all, just a little bit, but I'm pulling the hair down in the back, so it's really not gonna matter. Just trust me. Alright, now I got the front done, and I'm just going to put the front in a ponytail, and then I'm going to slick the back up to meet the top. I'm pulling those little pieces out that I told y'all about. Oh, y'all, I got a new camera. Did y'all notice? Yay, I got a new camera. So now I can zoom in and y'all can still see everything really good. Like, I love it. It's so convenient and it looks amazing, doesn't it? I know. Anywho, I am using the Got To Be spray. Also, y'all, I just got good at using only Got To Be spray on ponytails. I don't know why it felt so crippling before, but I finally got it down packed. So I'm using the Got To Be spray, and I'm using my baby hair brush to just kind of mold it, and then I'm going to go in with my blow dryer and blow dry everything just to get it a little stiff, and yeah, continue this process. I had her to lift her head up because you don't want to keep molding it like with their head down like that, and then they lift their head up and they have like that little fat neck roll in the back. We don't want that. So make sure they have their head up for majority of the time. Sometimes like I'll forget and I'll be like, oh wait, just pick their head up and carry on. Alright, so now here I am molding the front with the same thing. I am using the Got To Be spray. And my niece has always had like very fine and really short edges. Like her edges have always been really short. So I'm also going to go in with some Gorilla Snot to lay them down as well, because I just didn't want them to fly up and, get to doing what they want to do. And the Gorilla Snot also helps keep the, what that thing called? The ball cap. It also helps to keep the ball cap down, and it helps it stick and not be rolling up and doing all that crazy stuff. So I also use it for extra security for the ball cap as well. Here I am putting that Gorilla Snot on her hair. I'm only putting it on her edges, and then I'm going to slick it back with the brush and blow dry it, and then continue to do my ball cap method. Now I'm just going to cut this rubber band off. This is to avoid disrupting like the mold that you just did. So imagine if I just snatched the ponytail holder off instead of cutting it. Like all that molding that I just did would have went to waste. So it's better to just cut it off instead of you actually trying to pull it off. Yes, it's wasting a rubber band, but listen, we got to do what we got to do, okay? I also double wrap my rubber bands. Like, does that make sense? Like, I twist the rubber band before I put it on the hair so that I'm not wrapping the rubber band like 5 to 6 times to get it super tight, because that will also disrupt your mold, especially if you're not heavy-handed. I'm not heavy-handed. I don't have a super good grip on ponytails. I don't know why. So it helps me out to just go ahead and twist the ponytail holder and get it super tight, so that when I am wrapping it, I only have to wrap it like once or twice to get it secure. I hope that makes sense. Okay, as y'all can see, this pretty much goes the same way as if you were installing a frontal wig. The only thing that I really did differently was to cut a hole in the top of the cap for her ponytail to fit into. And I'm just putting it down with I'm using some cheap glue to mold the cap down. It's some glue that came with a wig that I reviewed in a previous video. Go watch that video if you haven't. So this is the glue that came with that. I do not use my good expensive $30 glue to mold no cap down. I used to, but ever since I got this cheap glue, I don't do that no more. We're not doing that no more. That's a waste of product. But yeah, so I'm also going to go in with this Got To Be spray to harden the cap. I would usually use my Fantasia molding spritz. I think it's called like Super Hold, something like that. But I also left that at home. I'll be taking my stuff home sometimes, y'all, to do my own hair, and then I forget to take it back to the shop with me. So yeah, I used Got To Be instead today, which is totally fine. It's not that much of a difference. I feel like the Fantasia spray dries a lot faster. But yeah, it still gets the job done. Right now, I'm just going to start tweezing or plucking, whatever y'all want to call it. And you want to make sure you pluck the hell out of this. I actually wish I would have plucked it a little bit more. And you guys will see why. That's why I love doing these like first time videos with y'all, because y'all get to learn from my mistakes. And sometimes you don't notice your mistakes until you're done with the thing, until you're done with the style. Like, you'll go back and look at the pictures and you're proud of it, but you're like, I wish I would have did this differently, or I should have did that differently and it would have looked better. So I like doing these first time videos with y'all. I might make this like a series. The only thing about that is my clients don't be trying to get new stuff. So I don't know. We'll figure that out. Maybe I can find a model or something and just try things with y'all for the first time. But anywho, yeah, you want to pluck the I would say when you're plucking for a frontal ponytail, you want to pluck the hairline as well as pluck some hair from the back of the frontal, because some frontals are really thick, and I feel like if I would have plucked some more hair out, the transition from the frontal to her real hair would have been super seamless. I hope that makes sense. I say that all the time. I hope that makes sense, because I really hope it makes sense. I hope y'all can visualize what I'm saying. All right, I'm just going around her head, making sure that I have enough cap cut off so that it's not going to be like sticking outside of the frontal. I am using another picture, like for reference. I'm using a picture that I saw on, it was a reel on Instagram, just to see like how much cap needs to be cut off. So yeah, y'all, just follow your girl. I'm learning, y'all learning, we learning. And yeah, I'm gonna keep it a bug with y'all. Child, she thinks she's so raw with this Apple Watch. Really glad. Alright, y'all, so I'm about to have her to hold this frontal, and I'm gonna use my 3D contour concealer palettes that I got from the beauty supply store. You can also get these off Amazon. I will also link these down below. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put this all over her frontal. I did go ahead and cut the lace off. I usually don't do that when I'm like installing a wig or something like that, but for the frontal ponytails, I think I told y'all before that it just feels, I don't know, it feels weird or different to me when you're laying it down with all that lace on there. It just makes things more difficult. So I did go ahead and cut the lace off before I started, and right now I'm just going around shaping out her ear tabs and cutting off any excess lace because her hairline was pretty low. Well, it's not low, but the frontal hairline was kind of close to her eyebrows. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going around cutting off any excess lace to make sure everything lays accordingly. And now we're going to begin applying the frontal, the glue. And I think I used 3 to 4 layers of glue. I think I did 4 because she is pretty rough on hair. So yeah, I believe I did 4 layers of glue for her. If you've made it this far in the video, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And also let me know what kind of content you guys like to see. Like, I love doing vlogs. I love doing vlogs. But I feel like my vlogs don't get as much attention as my hair videos. But I also know that I have a lot of new subscribers. So comment below. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see from me. Alright, it is now time to put the frontal on. I already know, y'all, she has a schmiddle part right now. I'm gonna fix it. Just hush. I already know y'all talking trash. I'm gonna fix it. I parted it that way when I was hot combing it on the wig block. Also, y'all, another tip, which I believe I've told y'all this in plenty of other videos, but for me to get like my wigs and frontals and things like that really flat, I do like to hot comb them on my wig block first, just to, you know, avoid all of the pain and the extra jumpiness from the clients and all that stuff. Pressing a hot comb on people's head like that, I like to do it on the wig mannequin, and then anything else that needs to be touched up after that, I'll go ahead and do it on their head. But for the most part, I like to do it on the wig block first. As y'all can see, like her frontal, it's already pretty much hot combed into place, so I don't have to do any of that extra stuff once it's on her head. So once again, I'm just going around cutting off any excess lace that didn't stay down, anything that I felt like was too close to her eyebrows. I don't know what it is about these frontal ponytails, but I always lay them like too far down. I don't know. I don't know if it's me. I don't know if it's the hairlines. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. But yeah, so I'm just going around cutting off any excess lace that I feel like is just too much. And yeah, we about to get things popping. The frontal is on. It's on. Oh wait, no, it's not. It's not on yet. It's not on yet. So right now, right now, I'm just putting some more glue on there for the pieces that didn't lay down properly, or you know, didn't lay down all the way. And yeah, once I do that, I think I'm gonna tie it down. I don't remember. I think I'm gonna tie it down next, y'all. We gonna see. I think I tied it down. That's my sister, y'all. First of all, she had done turned my goddamn shop into a decade. Let me tell y'all about her. My niece got dropped off to get her hair done, and my sister was like, "Can you watch the baby for me real quick?" I don't care because I love my kids. I call all my nieces and my nephews my kids. I love my kids. But honey, he showed the fuck out. He showed out. It was a daycare in there, y'all. So she was just coming to get her baby and leaving. I just wanted to talk trash about him real quick. But anywho, we just gonna take this the same makeup palette. I use this makeup palette for everything. I use it for the parts. I use it to put on the bottom of the frontal. I use it to put on the top of the frontal as a tint. I use it for everything. I haven't really had luck with any lace tints. If y'all know any lace tints, let me know. Every lace tint that I've used has lifted my lace. Yeah, so I just use this for everything. So I'm just using that, going in with the closest skin color match that I could find for her, because once I melt it, the color isn't gonna matter much as long as it's close enough. And then I'm pulling out her baby hairs and everything before I go ahead and tie her lace down. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing this frontal down. We got it tied down. Now it's time to sew it, and I did end up cutting a little bit more of the frontal off of her head, the parts that I just felt like weren't gonna be easy to hide. But definitely, y'all, if y'all hear noise, my baby in here being gone, please excuse her. So I did cut off the, like, it was like a very tiny piece of the frontal on the, y'all will see. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about. So this little piece right here is what I'm going to cut off, because I did notice that when I was trying to slick it back, it was showing, and that little, y'all know the thicker piece in the back of the frontal, that was sticking out. So right here is where I said, like, I would pluck a little more, like, from the back of the frontal so that it could have been seamless, because as y'all can see, the frontal is thick, so you can kind of see it, like, sitting on top of the hair a little bit, if that makes sense. If that makes sense. I need to make that my slogan. But yeah, so hopefully y'all get what I mean by that when I was saying plucking your frontal. I think, like, getting that frontal, like, as thin as you possibly can without balding it would be fire. It would make it look so seamless. So I'm just hot combing everything, trying to get it as flat as I possibly can before I go ahead and put it in a ponytail with everything else. And now I'm going to use the same technique as I did on her natural hair with the baby hair brush, the Got To Be, and just molding it, like just molding it with my hands, making sure that everything is laying flat. As y'all can see, it did lay down a little bit more with that, with the molding technique that I use. But I still think like plucking it really thin, it would have looked amazing. So if you're watching this and you haven't tried it yet, do that. Don't do this, do that. Be better than me, okay? Okay, now it's time for the fun part, but I'm gonna speed this up because I'm pretty sure we all know how to wrap a ponytail. We've been doing this since motherfucking 2002 or something like that. I don't know. I think everybody knows how to wrap a ponytail. So I'm just putting in a little bun, and then I'm gonna wrap it with some the wrapping strips. And then yeah, once I start actually wrapping the ponytail, I'm gonna speed it up. But guess what? You're still gonna be able to see it because I got some new camera, honey. I got some new camera. You can still see it. Like, no matter how fast it's going, you can still see exactly what I'm doing. I love this for me. The hair she bought to use is Dreamweaver Model 16 inch. 16 inches, y'all. 16 inches, y'all. 16 inches, y'all. Y'all, that frontal was 14 inches, y'all. Because the last time I did this video, I put it in the description box. And y'all still asking me, how long was the frontal? How long was the bundles? How long was the frontal? How many bundles did she use? And I be telling y'all, and y'all don't be listening to me. And then I get on there months later to answer all the questions, and I don't remember the answers to the questions, but I know I put them in that video now. So, a 16-inch pack of hair, just one pack of hair, depending on the style you're doing. You might need two packs of hair, but one pack of hair and a 14-inch frontal. That's it, y'all. That's all. All right, now it's time for styling. This part is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm just curling it, and then I'm gonna randomly like pin pieces in different spots. Nothing particular, nothing fancy. You literally just pin them where you want, especially if you're going for a messy look like I was, which it really didn't come out as messy as I wanted it to be. But yeah, I was just curling it and randomly pinning it with bobby pins, and I ended up doing like a little fishtail braid on the side. But yeah, y'all, so the rest of the video is pretty much self-explanatory, so I probably won't be talking much from here, maybe like, you know, at the end or whatever, but I'm about to shut up and just let y'all watch. All right, y'all, I'm just getting her baby hairs together, and we are almost done. And bam, 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 bam. This is cute, y'all. This is really cute. I was really proud of this one. Obviously, like I said in the video, there are still some things that I feel like I could have done differently, but for the most part, I really feel like I killed this. Her pictures turned out beautiful, 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 beautiful. I can't post them right now because her birthday ain't for another month, but they turned out really, really cute. And she turned out really cute, and everybody loved her hair. All her friends loved her hair. She loved her hair. This is her first time getting a frontal, y'all. Yeah, y'all, I hope y'all love this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will be seeing y'all very, very soon.